doing a lot better than I was right before I started doing yoga today. And I realized that I was one, resisting doing yoga. Two, I was, when I got myself to do yoga, I started experiencing an emotional release while I was doing yoga. Here's something personal about me. I've been struggling with belly fat, and I there was so many emotions. It was kind of a core workout, and I felt so many emotions coming up in that lower abdomen second chakra region. And so I realized that I was resisting the yoga because I had so many repressed feelings there. And so I wanted to look at that. Is my belly fat to protect me from emotions? Is it to protect me from being assaulted again? So, this is a reading for people who have been assaulted sexually, whether as a child or as an adult. So, if that's not you, you can just, move on. But this is for people who have been sexually assaulted and they're healing and recovering, but sometimes when they try to take care of themselves, the feelings just keep you from working out. And I do feel much better since I did work out, and I just was by myself, so I could just let the feelings come out. So, oh, you can't see it. Okay. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a very quick reading right here about just to answer the question, is my belly fat? Like, I eat well and I do exercise. I don't overeat that much. It's just it's beyond that it's hormonal or anything like that. So I'm just going to ask that quick question. Is my belly fat a protection for me? Okay, so we're going to do that. I just shuffled and just going to separate the cards. And I'm going to do a, what do you call it? A reading where you do the crowning, which is here. Let's see, how can we do this? Right there. Okay, ooh. Okay. There. Then past, present, future. Okay, so that's, and we don't have a lot of space, so I'm going to just crowd them into each other, okay? Oh, sorry. No. There we go. Past, present, future, so that's past. What's going on now? Interesting. High Priestess. And what's the future? Okay, so there we have that. So this is, and then we're going to do like advice or, oh yeah, that makes sense. There we go. Okay, Hangman and Ace of Pentacles. So this is advice, this is a relationship between these guys. And so the crowning is just having a lot of confusion. This is the Seven of Cups. So looking for love in all the wrong places. This is my card for that. Here I am looking pie in the sky. What's coming? Oh, that's good for me. That'll be a victory. Oh, lots of good candy. Oh, castle. Oh, religion will save me. Not sure what that's about. So, dragon. So the crowning is just being sort of confused about the place of love in my life. What is love about? So as a younger person, here we have the major arcana card, the Zero, feeling innocent, definitely had the blinders on, just rushing into things, and that's great for what I was like when I was a child. And then the present time is me high priestess looking at everything, trying to discern what's going on. Why am I resisting doing yoga when I know I'll feel good? Because it hurts. It hurts emotionally to do yoga. It hurts my um, my emotions come up and I feel panic. I hyperventilating. I feel like crying, especially doing core work. So it made me feel like, okay, is it the belly fat? Is the belly fat protecting me from this happening again? So, and then the Emperor is coming up. So all these cards are just giving me a strong yes. It is a belly fat right now as a protection. I don't want to be in a relationship right now when this is how I feel. I feel like I'm just going to get suckered in again and tricked, and oh my god. Okay, that's great. That really explains things. And then here's that's what it felt like for me. Here I was, that could be my mom, and me limping along with, Mom, don't you see me? Don't you see what's going on? And then here is the all the riches of looking deep within there, but I couldn't do it at that point in time in my family. Now that I am, um, this is a great new opportunity for me. This is such a strong yes. So my belly fat is a protection for me. And this has made me love my belly fat. I love it. So if it has to stay until I get to a place where I'm feeling okay, then I'm sure the weight will come off. But I don't really think it's necessary for me to go on like a strict diet or anything right now, because if I do, as soon as I start to get a tinier waist again, my body says that's dangerous because you're going to be too attractive. Haha, as if anyone ever is. But anyway, you know what I mean. So the belly fat. So um, this is just a really strong yes, that the belly fat is a protection to keep me from being abused again. And the hangman is the relationship between these, and this is how I learn not to be abused again. And that is, there we go, it should be this way. That is by looking at things in a new light. And so what I will be encouraging myself to do is to find safe havens. And that is my intuition, and that is people that make me feel safe when I'm with them. So that's going to lead me here. Funny thing about Emperor is that is my tarot, like my birth date adds up to 4, which means that the Emperor is my card for this lifetime. So embracing my belly fat and this whole journey of learning to look at love in a different way. And so what I'm going to be doing next is going to be diving a little bit deeper into the ramifications of having been sexually abused and how it makes someone avoid exercise and carry extra weight around their middle. I'm going to pick a card reading, 1, 2, 3, different piles, and I'll be doing using the Rider Waite. I'll be using the Thoth deck for clarification. I'll be using Oracle cards because they are more 4D, 5D. The Oracle cards here are animal Oracle cards, so it gives you, the listener, positive steps for listening to nature to help you in your journey. And then we have Starseed Oracle cards as well that I'll be pulling from. At the end of the reading, I'll just do a very general test for where your attachment to belly fat is in your body by using my intuition. And then I'll look at it also with the Essential Emotions book. And so it's going to be like about 20-minute reading for each pile. And I promise you, by the time you finish your reading, you will have greater self-understanding, and you will have some really good ideas on how to embrace your belly fat and move forward so that you can exercise and be as attractive as you want to be and feel safe. That is the goal. And just live the best life that you can. So, hello. So, welcome to the Is My Belly Fat a Protection for Me reading. I'm going to be shuffling and, well, everything's already shuffled, but I'm just going to do a very quick put it into piles and create the piles using Rider Waite. And so I'm going to do that. There's the Rider Waite. Going to do animal oracle cards so we can get wisdom from nature to support our reading and to give us positive next steps. Going to use the Thoth deck as well to look at, and we'll finish up with the Starseed deck. Oracle card to give you encouragement and places to look for spiritual guidance. And let's follow up with just a couple other really cool cards. And then we'll do some behavioral barometer and essential emotions. So by the time you finish your personal reading, you will have a good idea of why you might be subconsciously or on a body level holding on to your belly fat. So no matter how hard you try to lose weight, it just doesn't go. And this will reframe your appreciation. The piles. This is a beautiful jade stone. This is a beautiful river rock. And this is actually a river rock too, and it is jasper. Okay, so you may want to pause the video and see which pile looks the best to you. Again, what's going to happen during the reading is I'm going to read intuitively the cards and give you insights, general insights, of course, because this is a reading for generally for people who are watching. So here we are, pile number 1 with the jade egg. So pretty. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to answer the question of, is my belly fat protection? And what we're going to do first is do an extended look at the Rider Waite. And here we are. Nice. So this is the crowning, the card that expresses what's going on with that belly fat. This is the past. with the Knight of Pentacles showing up. This is the present time. And this is in the future. All right, okay, there we go. This is in the future. The Four of Swords. Okay, so let's just lay out all the cards. This is advice card. So the Six of Wands. So these are outcomes that are possible. This is the relationship between all of them. The outcomes. The Eight of Swords. Wands, I'm sorry. Or the Five of Wands. Okay. So first thing I want to say about these cards is that there are a lot of wands, okay? And the crowning card is a wand. So, see that? So we have the Four of Wands there, which is usually a celebration, a wedding. So let's just take a big leap and say that this issue with belly fat and trauma has to do with a wedding. Okay. And see, here we have in present time you with the Two of Wands. That's you. Advice, we have the Six of Wands and the Five of Wands. Very interesting. And in between them is the Eight of Wands. So there's a lot of movement in your particular situation currently, but it looks like in the future you're going to be taking a little bit of time to integrate things and slow down. So I'm going to just, what it's feeling like to me is a marriage that this is the card that's in the present. A marriage that didn't work out. Here we have the Knight of Pentacles, and he's riding in on a dark horse. And it's not a bad thing to be a Knight of Pentacles, okay? It's not a bad thing at all. But in this context, this looks like this could be someone who did cause some type of abuse for you. Trading money for whatever happened with you, whether it was sexual assault or mental abuse. And they were definitely more interested in the money than they were in your feelings. I see them riding away. And that's you deciding, the Two of Wands, between the two options of staying with that marriage or staying stuck in the situation that led you to be vulnerable to that abuse, which is like your actual programming or emotional programming, or choosing a higher option. And there you are, choosing that higher option. So in the future, it looks like you're going to be praying quite a bit, meditating quite a bit to solidify this position. Wands are the wands are fiery, passion, and also spiritual thoughts. So belly fat, is belly fat a way for you to protect yourself? In this way, I think what happened is you gained weight during this marriage because you were so unhappy and didn't want him to touch you. It could be, for some people, it could be when your mom remarried or something, and your stepfather found you attractive. Those are just some of the options I'm seeing. Um, so you, sweet, my sweet friend, are integrating all this, and want you to feel that you are going to be entering a time very soon where maybe even 4 weeks, 4 months, where you're going to be just integrating everything and looking for the higher purpose and how you can show up in a different way than you have been. You don't need to protect yourself anymore. Here we have victory for what's coming, advice. Um, and this is the Six of Wands. And this is basically, this is the tarot card of victory. So this period of introspection is going to be leading you into feeling like you've won, like you've conquered. You have made it through, and here you are holding this spiritual thought that you are worthy and capable, and that you're worthy of love. You're so worthy of love, and so is everyone else. And so you're leading the way for this new um, this new adventure for yourself. There's going to be a lot of activity as you incorporate this, right? This trumps this one. You're going to be also having some internal um, difficulty as you incorporate it. It looks to me like you're ready to let go of the protection that you had. That could be this here. This could be the protection of belly fat, rendering you less attractive. And here you are saying, I want to have my old body back, so I can, do the things I want to do and feel good, and it doesn't really have anything to do with anyone else. And in this one here, you're letting go of the three mental thoughts that pierce you. You put them aside, and this is the one mental thought here that you're holding on to, which is that I can be safe. And the way that you're going to be feeling safe is by this unity that you're going to start feeling with yourself and the world and the universe. There will be quite a bit of, inner conflicts. Emotions will come up. You might, like I was talking about earlier, you might not want to do yoga or whatever because it brings up these emotions, but they will release. You're going to this is going to be a really good period for you. Um, there were a couple other cards that came through. So we have the Star, which is you learning, oh, how wonderful, to be naked and vulnerable, supported by the stars, the universe. And here you are, pouring balanced water, 1 foot in the water, one on the land. There you are. You're going to be in a totally different place very soon. And then we have the Knight of Swords also, and that is the energy of adopting a new thought, or like in this context, it's cutting away the old thoughts. So what could have happened in abusive situations is programming, gaslighting, that kind of thing that made you believe these things about yourself, and you started to feel less and less attractive and eating to gain comfort, and your whole metabolism slows down when things like that happen. And then the Knight of Swords is coming in to give you a new perspective. So I drew some cards from the Animal Oracle deck to see how the animal kingdom and plant kingdom could give you comfort and guidance. And here's the card that I pulled for you, the eel and iris, which is safety. The eel and iris, safety. Okay, so the eel tends to live in the mud and is not seen very much. Yep. I'm not really sure exactly what the person who created this card is trying to say about safety, so let me look it up if you don't mind. I'm still learning this deck. Safety. The idiom slippery as an eel refers to the eel's ability to escape harm. So you're a master at that now. The iris is a medieval symbol of power and victory. Together, the stealthy eel and the mighty iris indicate safety in our homes, relationships, and work. Now is a good time to establish healthy boundaries. If others take offense, do not fret over their reaction. Stand firm in your power like the iris. Wow, I love that you got that card. So yeah, boundaries will create safety for you as you separate. To me, this card is indicating that you're separating, or you may have already separated. But boundaries will really help you. And this card, the bee and pomegranate, which is about productivity, being as busy as a bee, and the pomegranate showing the fruit of the labor. There's so many pomegranates under that skin. And that mirrors this card where you're going to have a frenetic period where lots of things come in, but they're all good. Okay? So like the bee is like, oh my gosh, there's so many flowers, and it doesn't freak out about that there's so many flowers to pollinate. It just goes ahead and does it. And so you're going to be looking through different options and spiritual options. This is great. You're going to be being supported by spiritual thoughts, groups, YouTubes that you watch, books, new friends. So, and the pomegranate, actually, the other reason that this card was pulled for you, as I look at it intuitively, what I'm realizing is that the pomegranate is a fruit that, especially if you eat the seed, helps to balance hormones. And that will help with the whole belly fat thing as well. And then this card here to go in this pile talks about purification, the trout and the lily of the valley. So this is a time in the future where you're going to be purifying. Because let's be honest, it takes a while to rebuild after any type of narcissistic abuse or sexual abuse or whatever it is. It's usually a slow and steady process. So have faith, keep going. It's usually not like, oh, I went to this healer and or Jesus saved me and I got better, just like that. It's never like that, because your body holds on to memories and feelings, and so you will be purifying. All right. So this is a positive, and remember that the victory card trumps the Five of Wands. You will be purifying, and sometimes I think what this Five of Wands is showing us is that some of the old thoughts will come up, some of the old coping mechanisms. For example, I knew I should be doing yoga earlier today, and what I did for a while was cruise social media, knowing that the clock was ticking. But I allowed an escape mechanism, I guess, was keeping me from confronting what was going to happen in yoga. So that's cool. So let's neaten up the pile just a little bit, because I'm going to do the thoughts deck next on top of these. And ooh, this is kind of what's coming. So abundance, the Three of Discs. So again, you're going to be building a new foundation, creating abundance for yourself. Nice. Very nice. Queen of Wands. In this deck, what Queen of Wands is, there's the pineal gland, okay, enlightenment, the cheetah or the jaguar. The Queen of Wands with her ray of light emanating from her crown and the orb of golden light around her. She has achieved spiritual mastery, and that has become a goal of yours. And as you approach spiritual mastery, you'll want your physical vessel or vehicle to be in better shape. You won't be worried about things in the same way. So you will be experiencing a tower moment as you go through this. Remembering the tower, see that? The all-seeing eye? The tower is going to be releasing all these old thoughts and feelings that contributed to you gaining weight, that contributed to you feeling negatively about yourself. Looks like you're going to be purifying. And this came up as well over here. And this is the Strength card, or the Lust card. It's a major arcana. So it came after the Tower card. So this is telling me that this marriage was based on attraction, sexual attraction, seduction. And so this is an aspect of your personality that made you vulnerable. And so this is a great opportunity for you to look at what kind of attributes you are really attracted to in a man, and what makes you feel safe versus what makes, or woman, whatever, sorry, what attributes make you feel safe and cherished and loved, and what attributes make you feel attracted but you don't feel safe. Nice. Another 3, which is great. Stability. So we have the 3 of Discs. This was the 3 of Cups. Okay, so a lot of stability is coming. Yeah, I'm so sorry to see this card show up. But this union, whether it was your parents or a step-parent or your own marriage, subjected you to a lot of cruelty and cruel thoughts. Now, cruel thoughts don't feel good, 1, and 2, when you're subjected to cruel thoughts, you incorporate them into your own body, into your own vessel, and you say them to yourself. I do that. We all do that. And see, it causes you to bleed. So this is going. You're not going to be doing this anymore. It's going to take time. I'm sensing you already have been on this journey, but it's a 9. So it could be 9 weeks, months, years. It's okay. Oh, nice. And so you are going to be going through a period of adjustment. But in this is like justice. Um, this is showing divorce or uh, getting your fair share. So this is going to happen for you. It came in the present time, so it could be happening. And then you're going to be sitting pretty. This is the Queen of Discs. So you're going to feel that you are well taken care of. Whether it is you bringing in mastery or you get some inheritance or a settlement or something. But good things are coming. Let's see what the Starseed Oracle says about you. Oh, how nice. You are a courageous peony. You're multifaceted. You have a unique nature, and we want you to be seen, it says. Let yourself be seen. Let yourself be seen just the way you are. Oh, wow. And you got this card, Star Ancestors. So inside of you, in your soul, you have hidden secrets, lost wisdom, and so it's time for you to look a little deeper. So that's why you got this card too. This is meditation, introspection, looking deeper to access that lost wisdom. And you see there's the pyramids, I'm looking at it upside down, so I can't really tell, but there's lots there. Ooh. And one of the ways that you're going to be, remember, you have all those spiritual wands. This is a great thing to play with, is the blue flame. The blue flame is the flame of Christ consciousness, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Is it the flame of Christ consciousness? Is a golden flame. I should know, but I just don't remember what the blue flame is. I'll put it in the comments, though. I'll put it in the comments, meditation to access the blue flame. All right? Or in the description box. Okay. So that's great. So courage, looking deeper, and then one of the meditation techniques you can use is the blue flame, and that really helps to activate these hidden secrets, lost wisdom, and your courage. And then you will be going through some integration time. This pile, the people that chose this pile are going to be going through a big change. Yes, and when you come out the other side, you're going to be reinvented. You're going to be completely the master of your life. So I'm excited about that for you. So let's do this real quick. This is really fun. I love to use my clairvoyance and intuition to determine where this accumulating body fat for protection. Don't you do that, dog. Don't knock over my tripod. So accumulating body fat for protection. Is it something that you're conscious about doing? Subconscious or unconscious? The yellow. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. So it's something that is in the yellow, so you're not really conscious of it. And so why where are you here? Are you in I'm muscle testing now, so I muscle test this way. So 2-minute indifference, oneness separation. So you feel you're in this one. 1 through 4. Oh my gosh. I test there all the time. So you feel deserted. See, right down there. Separation. You were deserted. And you were deserted by this fella, the Knight of Pentacles. And it went on and on and on. Okay. It wasn't just one time. It was like being deserted as a person. You weren't treated as a person. I'm so sorry that you went through that. What was the age of cause of that? General reading for this group, spirit, 0 to 10. So this is childhood, 0 to 10, 0 to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So somewhere between 8 and 10 is when it started, whatever it was. And I'm sorry that you went through that. You don't deserve to feel deserted or alone. And it makes sense to have pulled this card about lust, because that is a way that you were getting connection by being sexually assaulted by this individual. Okay, so next, what I love to use my essential oils to help me to feel more. Where's my wheel? To help uplift me and move some of these emotions. So I use my intuition to do that. And here's the wheel of essential emotions. Sorry about the glare. Is that coming up for you? Okay, there we go. Essential emotions wheel. And so I'm just going to test that the same way. 1 through 6, 7 through 12, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so you tested for the positive side, negative, no, for being on the positive side. And then in this group here, acceptance, which is cool, because that's where I think you're at. You're ready. You're just going to, you know what, either I'm going to be just like, my body is what it is, and it's going to just be that way. So 1 through 5. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. Grapefruit. So you test for grapefruit, which is all about body acceptance. How lovely is that? So this is great. You don't have to buy the oil. You can just get grapefruits and sniff the peel. If you want to, you could buy the oil through me. I would, that would support me for the reading and everything. This is called honoring the body. Grapefruit is honoring the body. So you can inhale it from the bottle, put drops in water. This particular brand, this is the brand that I sell. Grapefruit teaches true respect and appreciation for one's physical body. Nice. It supports individuals who struggle to honor their body and are caught in patterns of mistreatment. These forms of abuse may include severe dieting, judging one's body weight or type, and abusing the body through negligent behavior or violence. These acts are often motivated by hate or disgust buried deep within the psyche, which gets directed towards your physical body. Grapefruit oil is often misused in weight loss programs. Okay. The reason this oil helps curb emotional eating is because it encourages a positive relationship with one's body based on love, tolerance, and acceptance. It assists them in taking responsibility for what they feel. And grapefruit teaches that no amount of food can fill a hole in the heart. Only love can do that. Oh, I'm feeling so emotional reading this. As individuals take ownership of their feelings and get the help they need in addressing them, they no longer have a need to hide their feelings behind food, body abuse, strict regimens, and other forms of obsession. And so, grapefruit oil could be a really good thing to add to your drinking water. Yes, and this, I'm not sure why you got this. I am a clear thinker and I express myself with ease. Okay. Oh, and then I wanted to do just this, just pull some magnets and create a little sentence for you. I'll put the link for the grapefruit oil in the comments so you can get some if you would like to get grapefruit oil. Of course, just, eating grapefruit is great too. It's not that expensive. I think it's like $16 and there's 300 drops in the bottle. So it could be great for you. Okay. So what do we have? We have M and inner were soothe some laugh would ed hear touch. So massages would help you to heal like you, like you. Joy. So you'll be feeling joy. Believe things are going to get better. You're going to be feeling some change, but it's going to make things better. There you go. So, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you for watching. Thank you for making it all the way to the end. If you did, please let me know if you felt that it did help a little bit. And leave a comment, like, and subscribe if you would. Well, I think you already did. So, but anyway, please let me know if there's anything in this that really resonated with you. And I'm just starting this channel, so appreciate your support. And please let me know also if you would like some grapefruit. I also do one-on-ones. If you would like to do more work with the behavioral barometer, get another reading. And I look forward to hearing from you. And please watch again. Thank you. Hello, beautiful souls. I am excited to read for you. I sincerely hope that this helps you in figuring out about your belly fat. I hope this reading helps you to go to another place with your belly fat. We all have it. So, pile 2, let's dive in and see where the cards take us. You chose the River Rock. Ooh, so pretty. Look. So many different layers. Put it right there. And we'll begin with the Rider-Waite. And let's see what we got. So here we have the King of Pentacles for the beginning. I better lay it flat so it doesn't glare. It's still glaring. There we go. Okay, so the King of Pentacles is the crowning or the background of this question. I'm going to try and adjust the lighting. Oh, that's better. Okay. So there's the King of Pentacles. So that's the background, the crowning of your query. And it could be just like being around a lot of abundance. Oh, it's still glaring. Ooh, in the past position, we have the Ace of Cups. In the present position, let's see if I can get it to not glare that way. No. There. Present position, we have the Knight of Wands. And in the future, we have the Hierophant. So the question that this reading is addressing is my belly fat a protection for me? To help me from being too attractive and attracting undue attention and trauma? Or is it to protect me from feeling the feelings of that are trapped in my body about trauma? So there we have in the advice position, we have the Page of Wands, the Hermit, and the Nine of Pentacles. And then we also have the High Priestess over here, actually, and the Fool. Okay, so to me, this reading is telling me that this is a strong yes. So you have been using your belly fat as padding, as protection, as safety. You are going to be looking into the reasons why. You're going to be using your intuition, tapping into other people's intuition, but ultimately integrating it yourself and embarking on another journey where you will be looking at your body in a new light, which is going to be really powerful. So, who is this King of Pentacles guy? Is it you? Or is it someone else? So, because you came here because you experienced some kind of sexual trauma, I'm going to say that this was a fatherly figure. Okay. And not really getting much else about him. And you, this is a strong yes when you get an Ace of Cups like that. This is a strong yes that your belly fat is a protection against love, okay? Love doesn't feel safe to you. In the present time, Knight of Wands, You are being given a new message with passion and fire that's of spiritual origin. And this message will be coming in quickly to you, and a younger person will present it to you. And it will be that you are beautiful and attractive and that you're safe. So, promoting self acceptance, no matter what weight you are or anything, you're just beautiful. And in the future, it looks like here we have the Hierophant. Um, Hierophant's about customs, traditions, knowledge, teaching, commitment. So you could be entering into some kind of a commitment in the future. Um, Again, the Page of Wands showed up. Very interesting. So, Page of Wands is a younger messenger than the Knight of Wands. Usually a message, a spiritual message. So that could have been in the past, because it is in the past column, but this is interesting. So spiritual. You will be incorporating this message of self-acceptance. Basically, you're amazing. Doesn't really matter what size you are, what weight you are, it's who you are on the inside. And the Hermit is going to be shining light on your inner beauty, your gorgeousness, and helping you to find that light, that love. And what is the result is that you will be here. See that lady? She's got who knows what her body looks like, but it doesn't really matter. She's cloaked, right? She has all kinds of abundance all around her, grapes and discs and a beautiful bird. So that's awesome. This is sort of advice card. So the Page of Wands, a younger person, a younger version of you. Maybe you sought, what I'm getting is that you got comfort and solace from a spiritual or religious practice when you were younger, and that is going to help you. The foundation of it, you'll be expanding, and that's going to help you in this new journey. See, where you become the High Priestess and embracing life with a little spontaneity as well as abundance. So, this is a strong yes. You have been using your body fat as a protection. So the real question is this a positive or a negative thing for you? And if it's positive, that's great. It looks like here, this is all positive, right? So let's just go with my body's beautiful, just the way it is. And what can the animals teach us? Here we have the squirrel and the chestnut. And so here we look like, it looks to me as if in reaction to this dude's treatment of you, you kept yourself very busy and created little food storage areas. Maybe you would have a bag of chips or something in your bedroom or something in your car, or in your bag. So you always have food with you because it gives you that feeling of safety. um, what what you can do, what working with that hermit energy is working with the otter and the cattail, which brings peace. So the otter is really playful energy, loves family, and the cattail just is always just whenever you see cattails, you feel good, right? They just are beautiful plants. Oh, nice. And look what we got with the Fool. We got the Mouse and the Buttercup, which is about innocence. Let me put this closer up so you can see it. See? It says innocence. So that's the same thing with the Fool. Being able to maybe reclaim your childlike innocence. Maybe reclaim a childhood that was taken away from you. Right? So, really exploring what is innocence, what is childlike spontaneity. You will be feeling safe. There'll be some kind of new structure and commitment in your life, whether it's a marriage. I'm not really sure what that is, but this is a general reading. And then abundance. So you'll be feeling safe to explore. That sounds good. Let's see what the Thoth deck has to say. Sorrow. So there's some heartbreak around this, and with heartbreak, definitely food is a great way to deal with those feelings, painful feelings, so you have them still. So a lot of times when we feel those feelings from childhood, they will resolve. And that's what this is showing here with the sword piercing. And these two swords are already bent, so they're releasing. So it will release. It won't have to stay embedded in your body and your psyche. There are deep feelings of sorrow there. Mm-hmm. And so, what happened because of this situation with the King of Pentacles is you felt confused, and so there was a lack of boundaries around love. And so it caused around love relationships a feeling of not not being able to create good boundaries and stay with your integrity, because this is you, the Hierophant, um, bound by good values, okay? And the High Priestess, who knows the difference between good and evil. And this is a big force in you. It's really something that this person taught you. Lack of boundaries. You can't really trust people. Yeah. This is a cycle that's come to end. This is a cycle of oppression. 10 of Swords. So you have felt those feelings of being oppressed. It happened to you when you were young and you were growing up. There was oppression around you. And because in Swords, the suit of Swords, it's mental thoughts, you felt and integrated and thought oppressive thoughts about yourself. So along with that creating belly fat as a protection, you feel those thoughts of, oh, I'm so, or I'm not good enough. I'm too fat. Oh, I don't look good. All of those thoughts, they're going to be releasing. You don't need them anymore. So you pulled the Hierophant again, but with the Thoth deck, so you can look at the two different ones here. So you're going to be entering into a period where you enter in some kind of a commitment, which I'm feeling it might be another marriage or a contract of some kind. This is crazy. And so you got the Eight of Discs, which is a card I've never actually pulled in this deck before. The Eight of Discs, which says prudence. So I'm going to have to look at what their interpretation is of this one. The Eight of Discs. It signifies intelligence applied to material matters. Well, that's cool. That's you. I'm not really picking that up in this reading at all, that here, that you feel that you're intelligent, but here it's coming up. So this is an aspect of you that is developing. Nice. So I got the Fool again. I swear I shuffled these. So I got the Fool in the Thoth deck for you. So the both of these decks together so you can see the difference between them. So let's see what they say about Fool in here. The Fool is innocence. He's everything, basically. He has everything he needs in that little bag, so he has everything he needs within him. He is the divine man. That's Baphomet, so he's incorporated the negative aspects of that figure. Interesting. Oh. And then you got this for art. So you could be really tapping into your own creativity through this journey of self-acceptance, of honoring your body. Oh, and then Prince of Discs is about having mastery over material things. So it's also this one, actually. The prince equals the king. But because it was the last card that I pulled, what I'm going to say is that for this group, the father or authority figure that caused you to feel this way about yourself through their mistreatment of you it had something to do with money. They used the money that they had to influence you negatively. So you had feelings about money that weren't clear. Here's the indolence. Money and love are oftentimes equated with each other. And this here is showing mastery of the physical domain, money, materiality, through some art. You're going to be going in a new direction with this commitment. I just feel that your beginning of life, you didn't really talk very much about your strong sense of self, your inner divinity, and loving God and the Creator, the one true God. And this could be where you just start to love the Creator. I'm not sure if it's in a religious context, a spiritual context, but that's what I'm getting. And this is going to be just showing your love of the Creator so much. I'm not really sure if it's a marriage. It could be a marriage for some people. It could be entering into studying the ancient wisdom in wisdom schools. It's going to allow you to reverse your feelings about money and your body and be this wonderful creator. So this could be a creator, a manifester. Let me look and see what that card says as well, because I'm just learning this deck as well. Art. Let's see. Art. Oh, formerly called temperance. Okay. So that's temperance. The same card as the temperance. Oh my gosh. It says the highest achievement of alchemy was the, let me put it up here so you can see it. The highest achievement of alchemy was the effecting of change and transmutation into their opposites. So the red lion has become white. The white eagle has become red. Wow. It's the consummation of the royal marriage. So I'm seeing this implies the right leading of the new living substance in the path of the true will. So alchemical transformation is happening for you. It's going to result in complete mastery of the physical domain for you. Wow, that's incredible. What does the star seed say about you? Oh my goodness, look, you're not alone. Instead of feeling isolated, there is physical connection and community coming, and that could be with the Hierophant here. All right, the Prince of Discs. Along with the Hermit, to back up the Hermit is this void. Just says the void. It's a black cloud. And it says stop to embrace winter and marinate in the great cosmic womb. And this says lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. So that is something you can draw upon as you're going through this alchemical transformation. here's just an affirmation you can say. I love myself exactly as I am. I no longer wait to be perfect in order to love myself. So no matter how little or big your waist is, you're perfect. I love that. So next is this behavioral barometer. I just like to look at it and see where you, now that's better, no? Where you, where this pattern of creating safety through padding arose. Like, where is it? Is it in conscious level, subconscious, or body level? And I'm just going to muscle test it. So, conscious, subconscious, body level. And we're going to look at the different categories. So I'll muscle test there. 2 minutes. 1 is separation. 1 through 4. 1, 2, 3. So you felt unimportant. Here we go. Unimportant. That's right down here. Age of cause, 0 to 5, 6 through 10, 6, 6 for this whole group. So I got age 6, age 9, and 10. So through the ages of 6 through 10, feeling unimportant. And let's see, we could ask Spirit if it was the King of Pentacles. Yes. So whoever this person is made you feel unimportant and separated. And that made you feel confused about boundaries. You had heartbreak. I'm so sorry. It's so hard to be a kid and feel that from a caregiver. And it also was oppressive. So, okay, so how can we help you to jump from this area to this alchemical transformation? I love to use oils. So are you in the negative? And I'll pick out the oils with this wheel. Okay. 1 through 6, 7 through 12, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feeling safe. And, oh, interesting. I get this one a lot too. Terror Shield, self-contained. Terror Shield is a great bug repellent, actually. Terror Shield, safe. Come on, safe. Oh, this light isn't working. And see where it says Terror Shield, self-contained? So Terror Shield is an amazing non-toxic bug repellent. And I make up bug repellent and sell it to people. It helps people stay calm in the face of danger or attack, and it strengthens a protective shield around the body, bringing feelings of safety. It's especially important for children and adults who unconsciously merge with other people's energy. Kids are susceptible to this because they carry their loved ones' feelings, and it can help assist individuals in separating their own energy from others. While the confusion between boundaries is unintentional, there are people who target and attack others. Terror Shield teaches individuals to hold strong boundaries and not allow themselves to be pushed around. Courage and confidence. So that's a great oil. It's a blend. It's only available through the company that I'm a rep for. Um, and you're welcome to get it. You can just put it on, and it's summertime, and so it's great to have a non-toxic bug repellent and also a repellent that helps you to feel safe and safe and protected as well. So that is that one, and let's do this. Let's just get a few 10 magnets and create a little sentence or see what words want to come into your world today. So we have those and these. Let's see. Water. Drinking water. Do you drink enough water? Also, what I'm getting is you might, with your soul memories, remember how healing water is. And you might be able to just put a intention into a bottle of water that you're drinking. You can write the word love or boundaries or safety on your water and let that help you. Water. Day. Let. Letting, allowing. As. Path. Okay. You are on a path. And then they. And that really, I don't know if you resonate with me saying this. That's great. If not, they would be the Hierophant. Heal. Truth. Truth seeker. Seeing that High Priestess was, all this was, you're gonna, did, out, hour. Huh. All right. Well, those are the words that we picked together. Make of them what you will. So that's it. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that it was comforting or something. Again, this is a new channel for me, and I am an intuitive. I've been doing that for a long time, but I haven't been doing public readings in this way. So my intention is just to provide a space where you feel seen and heard, and you know that if you comment on the video, I'm going to hold space for you and comment back. If you want to get a terror shield, hit me up. That'd be a nice way to say thank you for the reading. And if you would like to go deeper, of course, let me know. I can do one-on-ones with you. But I'm just seeing you just loving and accepting yourself as you are. And I'm really excited. You had me drawing cards that I never drew before. So I learned something about this, alchemy. And that really is what recovery is like. It is alchemy. Turning oppression into art. Okay. So nice. Turning oppression into art. So go forth, my child, and be well. Thank you so much for watching. Do like and comment, subscribe, and I wish you the very best. Thank you. I'll see. Welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here, and we're going to explore that question about is my body fat a protection for me? Is it so that I feel safer? And why is that? what can we do to feel safe, to just feel safer? So you picked a jasper rock and the pile with jasper on it. So let's see what the cards have to say. So, where can I put this? Right here? Here we go. So, the crowning is Page of Swords. And I'm really working on trying to get it so it's not glaring. It's late now. Let's see. Thought I fixed it. That's brighter. No, that's not good. Warm light's better. And lower. Okay. So Page of Swords is the crowning. So here we see an individual on a hill with lots of clouds, looking like they're getting ready to fight. It's a young individual. So for this group, and again, remember this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So the Page of Swords indicates somebody battling words, okay? Battling something, okay? Things on the mental plane. In the past, things were promised to you. It was promised possibly you'd have a new beginning when you started interacting with this person. So this is a strong yes to answer your question. Yes, your body fat is a protection for you. Just for a second. Maybe like that. Okay, we'll try it that way. Okay, so, oh my goodness, so in the present time, this is you, the Empress, and the Empress is this gorgeous woman, abundant mother. So that's pretty cool. And in the future, it looks like you'll be building something. You'll be building a stronger foundation for yourself, maybe getting in a partnership where you're building a project or a building, an actual building, with someone's help, with consulting with several people. So supporting this Ace of Pentacles where you were promised a new beginning is the Tower, and boom, down it all comes down. This has already happened. It's on this side. You're here, you're feeling serene and in connection with the abundance of the universe. This is the Virgo card. This card is the Five of Swords, which again indicates conflict, getting away with something. And then there's the Page of Pentacles. So this is the interaction. This card is the interaction between both of these cards. So as the Tower happens or did happen, different ways of being and thinking basically are just going to be discarded, and you and someone else that is was involved in this with you. Maybe it wasn't just you that was receiving the mistreatment. There may have been somebody else. So you're just laying down those thoughts and walking away is what I see here. So this tower moment is positive, though it might feel bad, because when you release thoughts and programs, you're going to feel bad as you're releasing them. It takes a different amount of time for every person, and it takes time for you personally to realize, what is the pattern I'm releasing and all that. So, Page of Pentacles is somebody bringing you good news, a new opportunity. See that right there? And that could be this building of something. It could be you, both of these people together are here in the Three of Pentacles, hiring somebody to build a project for them. On this side, we also have one more card, which is the Judgment card. Oh, and looks like you're going to be working hard, getting things done. So, as you release these mental thoughts that caused you to cause you to feel the need to eat, they're going. They are leaving. Okay, so this looks like it might have been a younger person, somebody that the person who caused this for you could have been a sibling, an uncle who was younger than your parents, that kind of thing. Yep, and so the animal kingdom is telling you that, yep, there was some mischief that happened. And that's behind this belly fat needing protection, the belly fat giving you protection, the marten and foxglove. And what it caused for you was to stagnate, basically. And so what this is telling me with the red of the pitcher plant, I've never read this card this way, but what I'm picking up is that your lymph is stagnated. And that's easy to fix. And I know how to do that. I do that kind of work a lot. But when you have emotions that are heavy and you don't want to deal with them, it can cause stagnation in your physical body as well. So the lizard will move those emotions by just dropping its tail. So isn't that cool? The lizard gets out of the pitcher plant by dropping its tail. So what can you drop? And you're dropping these mental thoughts and walking away. You're going to be getting messages in dreams, the caiman and poppy. So pay attention to your dreams. Have a dream journal. When you wake up and open your eyes, remember to think about what you were dreaming about. You're going to be getting a lot of really good information through that. So keeping a dream journal is a great idea. All right. So yes, there was mischief. It wasn't about you. It happened to you, but it wasn't who you are. So those thoughts about yourself, they're going to be released. And they're going to be gone. Okay? And yep. So let's see what the Thoth deck has to say about it. Yes, this caused quite a bit of strife for you. 5 of Wands. So this is the 5 of Swords, which is also strife. But the 5 of Wands, the thing that's positive about this card is you'll see there's one wand that's stronger, and that's you. That's your inner divinity. These other wands, which are trying to displace this wand, aren't going to do it, okay? Yeah. So it's telling us that you're entering a period of success with the 6 of discs. Let's look at that. There we go. The 6 of discs, success. So you're all unified. And the way that you're going to be unified is you're going to drop those things that don't resonate, that don't make sense anymore. And you pulled the star, which is amazing. And so look at the star. The star is reaching for the sky for inspiration and is connecting with the sky, with the stars, with the moon, with the cosmos, and pouring water from a jug onto the earth. So bringing that information to yourself and to others on the earth. Oh, yay! And look, you pulled happiness, the 9 of Cups. Wow. And the Lover's card. Wow. The 4 of Cups being in luxury. What? And the Universe card or the Eon card. So, and the Ace of Wands for a new beginning with passion and drive. And you are manifesting, this is so perfect. You're manifesting mental mastery, Princess of Swords. So you will be picking and choosing and using mental thoughts that nourish you and protect you and help to create good boundaries around you as well. The Starseed Oracle deck says you should share your song, frequency of sound, and to connect with the whales and the orca elders. So praying, listening to them would be really, really wonderful for you. Boundaries again, you are being validated as being an empathic starseed. And you're going for getting energetic sovereignty. And you're no longer going to absorb what's not yours, which is what happened to you. You absorbed what this person's thoughts, energies, as they were trying to get what they wanted from you. Ooh, you're being called now to step up. Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. See, stepping through that door, you had the universe, stepping up, creating boundaries for yourself,